Welcome back, everybody. Bearded Griller. Decided to upgrade my coolidor. I've had it for about a year and a half, 2 years. Just running the wire shelves with some Tupperware in there. Kind of got tired of it. Didn't really fit my needs. So I grabbed some Spanish cedar and used my CNC machine to deck it out. Figured I'd make a little video and see if you guys like it. For those of you that don't already know, coolidor is pretty much a wine fridge that you turn into a humidor. They work pretty good as far as a humidor. They can be a little finicky to get set up right, so do your own research before you start this project. I'm using my Shapeoko XXL CNC machine with the 1/8 inch downcut bit. I secured the material to the bed using the blue tape and super glue method. Worked really good. Everything's pretty flat. The material is about 1/4 inch thick, 5 inches wide. Right now we're cutting out the perforations for the shelves. I cut a couple extra furring strips and the faceplate for the front. I started off by measuring the inside of my cabinet. I decided to go ahead and use the grooves that were already there for the metal shelving. They were just under 1/2 inch wide. This material is 1/4 inch thick, so I took the furring strips, sanded them down until I had a nice snug fit for my shelves. You'll see that here later on. With everything cut out, I pulled it out, sanded it up, cleaned up any rough edges. I took a piece of scrap and sanded the corner till it fit the opening in the front. Here you can see me transferring it over to my front panel. Went ahead and just ran back and forth to the disc sander till I had about a perfect fit. I did make it a little bit tall because I was running short on material, so I'm going to scribe that across the top. Once I have the face exactly the way I want it, the face is also going to be holding in the silica beads in the bottom, so I want a nice tight fit. If you haven't done it already, take a second, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. I appreciate you guys for tagging along on this journey. I decided to use hot glue to attach this. I thought about super glue, but I didn't want to worry about the fumes potentially ruining my cigars over time as they sat in there. I'm super happy with how well this held. It's really important if you're going to do something like this to make sure you source some Spanish cedar. It helps regulate the humidity. The Spanish cedar is also naturally mold resistant, and it repels bugs like the tobacco beetle, and it adds a nice pleasing aroma to your humidor whenever you open it up. Now that all our shelves are built, I went ahead, blew it out with the air compressor, wiped all the dust and everything down with some distilled water. I'm adding back the water beads. They're actually silica beads. These particular ones are set for a 75% relative humidity. You can find them on Amazon, you can find them on eBay, quite a few different places. I want to say there's about 2 or 3 pounds in here. Right now I'm just trying to get them leveled out so that way my shelves will slide right over the top. They're already wet from when it was set up before. You can see my little furring strips I had to the side to keep my shelves tight. I'm going to get these leveled out, give it a little shake. Super happy with how the front fits. I don't think any of the beads are going to be able to get past it. Looks nice. I'm going to take everything back apart and use a damp, not overly wet cloth with distilled water to season the cedar. It's super dry. It's just going to suck the humidity right out of those beads. It's really important not just to pour water in here. I got a little spray bottle from the dollar store, filled it up with distilled water. I would just squirt it in my little vent holes little by little, try to get everything acclimated. It took about a week before everything leveled out, but as you can see here, it's holding great. I got everything filled up. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Took my coolidor to the next level. If you guys liked it, hit that thumbs up button, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and be sure to check back for some more adventures out here in the shop.